Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mystery Channel 33. I am Tatiana. I'm here to help solve more missing women, children, and men cases. I'm here to break the codes if I see any. I'm here to see where their bodies are located if they know. And I'm also here to see if they're alive, deceased, body, suited, changed identity, or misidentity. Y'all already should know who's involved, so let's begin. This is titled The Map That Led St. Louis Police to the Videotape Killer. Okay, which is Jordan Mills, okay? But he also go by Travis Murray, okay? So let's begin. Guess what? I'm one of the victims, though. So let's begin. He was called the Street Walker Strangler and the Videotape Killer. Investigators linked him to the murders of 12 sex workers in the St. Louis area. However, he claimed to have killed far more. True, he already admitted it to me. I mean, at school, when I was in college, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time, but other than that, no. For years, someone targeted, so all of us, we are not sex workers. For years, someone targeted those on the fringe of society committing the brave acts against black women addicted to drugs and desperate for money. His victim frequented an area called the Stroll, a section of North Broadway in the Baden neighborhood, which is down the street. The streetwalker strangler would lure these women back to his home with money and drugs, only to bind and kill them before discarding their bodies like trash along St. Louis metro area roadways. Between July 2000 and May 2002, authorities in several jurisdictions found the remains of several women connected to him. True. The FBI was brought in to assist in the investigation when local authorities realized they had a serial killer on their hands. July the 31st, 2000, May Shields, 61, found in East St. Louis. March the 24th, 2001, Cassandra F. Walker, 19, found in Washington Park. April the 1st, 2000, Alyssa Greenway, 34, found in Washington Park. May the 15th, 2001, Teresa Wilson, 36, found in West Alton, Missouri. May the 30th, St. Louis. May the 30th, 2001, Betty James, 46, found in St. Louis. June the 29th, Verona Thompson, 36, found in West Alton, Missouri. August the 25th, 2001, Lavonna Cruz, 50, found in East St. Louis. October the 8th, 2001, Brenda Beasley, 33, found in East St. Louis. January the 30th, 2002, unidentified victim found near McCool, St. Louis. March the 11th, 2002, unidentified victim found near Highland. March the 28th, 2002, unidentified victim found in Columbia. And May the 25th, 2002, unidentified victim found in West Alton. DNA from an unidentified assassin was found on the bodies of Cruz and Beasley. True, police also made notes of two different sets of tire tracks at the location of James and Greenway's bodies. A tire mark was left on James' leg, a Goodrich Advantage tire. A track located near Greenway's body was that of a Bridgestone Potenza. TV and print reports refer to the killer as the streetwalker strangler. Yes, the letter, in an effort to shed light on one of the victims and keep public interest in the investigation, reporter Bill Smith of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch wrote an article about victim Teresa Wilson and her struggles in life before her tragic end. The article ran in May 2019-2002 edition of the paper. Less than a week later, Smith received a letter at his desk. While it's not unusual for members of the media to receive letters or correspondence, this letter had an odd return address on the envelope. Proof: 1 Thurwood Don, 325/331 Lafayette Street, New York, 10012. The letter was postmarked in St. Louis, meaning it had been mailed locally. The zip code 1012 covers parts of the Soho, NoHo, Nolita, and Greenwich Village neighborhoods in Manhattan, but the Thawadon location is fisheries, so why would someone lose that word for a location? You ain't lying. Merriam-Webster defined Thawadon as the state of being an enslaved person, okay? So yeah, cool, that makes sense. It was also the name of a bondage website. The letter had been typed on a word processor using what seemed to be Lucida handwriting font with red print and little in the way of punctuation. At first, Smith thought somebody was pranking him. He soon realized the letter was no joke and that a person claiming to be the streetwalker strangler was reaching out to him. It's the letter. Dear Bill, nice sob story about Teresa Wilson. Write one about Green Raid, write a good one, and I tell you where many others are to prove I'm real. Here's direction to number 17 such in a 50-yard radius. From the X, put the story in the Sunday paper like the last. Letter to Bill Smith from the Streetwalker Strangler. Okay. Meeting Maury. See? That's him. On the morning of Friday, June the 7th, Detective Sergeant Tim Sachs of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department accompanied FBI agents and other law enforcement to the home on Ford Drive to speak with the person or persons living there. Maury Travis answered the door. A woman was with him. He was not in a good mood. True, he was mad. He was in a pair of boxer shorts. The first thing out of his mouth was, "It's 7 o'clock in the morning." Detective Sergeant Sachs said on forensic files, "You were right. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and we are serving a federal search warrant. Okay, why are you here?" Our response was, "You know why we are here." He dropped his head and he said, "Yeah, I know why you here." The ground floor of the home was tidy and well kept. The woman identified as Travis' girlfriend told police she had never been in the basement. Downstairs, investigators uncovered a house of torture. They found bloodstains on the walls, in the ceilings, and in the carpet and furniture as well. They discovered various women's items like shoes, underwear, and wigs, along with a stun gun. True. The computer in question is also in basement. Police break into a file cabinet in the basement and found a snack sack containing tape, belts, rope, and gloves. While police searched the home and basement, the FBI agents and other investigators on the case questioned Travis in his living room for the next 2 hours. They learned his mother had owned the home and was letting him stay there. Authorities later said Travis would not admit or deny anything. Instead, he seemed more interested in how they arrived at his doorstep. Travis became irate when detectives told him the computer printed map had given him away. Shortly thereafter, police took Travis outside and put him in a car. He agreed to go downtown with the police for further questioning. Computer forensic experts went inside the home to examine Travis' computer. They discovered drafts of the letter sent to reporter Bill Smith. Further questioning. Once at a police headquarters, Maury Travis scoffed at the notion that these slain sex workers were victims. Detective Sergeant Sachs put pictures of the women on a table in an interrogation room and asked Travis if he knows any of them. Travis said no. Minutes later, Travis asked to look at the photos of the dead women. The dead women. Sachs informed Travis that they never told him the women had been murdered. Travis would go quiet. He then shocked investigators by offering to lead them to another body in East St. Louis. True. However, while approaching the Popple Street Bridge on Interstate 64, Travis changed his mind and told police to take him back to jail. However, he still hadn't confessed to any crime. Back in custody, a detective asked Travis if he wanted anything to eat or drink. Travis asked for a soda, and the detective obliged. After Travis finished his drink, he tossed the can away. The can was later collected and shot for DNA evidence. Yes, they can. Because that's their territory. That's their territory. The St. Louis Police Crime Lab eventually confirmed the DNA from the can matched the DNA evidence taken from the bodies of Cruz and Beasley. Meanwhile, the blood found in Travis' basement, over 1,000 samples in all, matched at least 6 of the known victims. The videotapes right quick. Back at Maury Travis' residence, investigators found several videotapes in the basement. What's on those tapes is so horrific and disturbing, then St. Louis Police Chief Joe Marquardt ordered every detective who watched the tapes to undergo psychological therapy and counseling. You ain't lying. One of the tapes labeled "Your Wedding Day" shows Travis torturing, abusing, raping different women. A section of the tape shows he filmed himself killing Cassandra Walker. In the video, Walker is chained to a wooden support beam in the basement, her hands and legs restrained behind her. Travis then wrapped a belt around Walker's neck and strangles her. With Walker dead on his basement floor, Travis is heard saying, "This is first kill, number 1. First kill was 19-year-old. Name, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. First kill was nice." Travis' psychological and physical torment also include gagging his victims and wrapping masking tape around their faces. He ridiculed one victim for getting into a car with a stranger while torturing her. Okay, they like some sadistic shit right here. I got the video. It's the video too on YouTube. It's just the audio though. They like some sadistic shit, like some damn master and slave shit, BDSM shit or something like that. You sorry? Travis asked one woman. Yes, you sorry about what he asked again. Everything the woman say. For jumping in a car with a nigga you don't even know. You sorry? Yes, she says again. When the woman say she raising a child with the help of her parents, Travis cuts her off. You ain't raising shit. You over here on your back smoking crack, he says. That sound like him. The horrors on the tapes or as graphic as they are numerous. Detectives said Maury Travis had plans to expand his basement in order to add holding cells for female captives. Okay, and the end. As detectives assemble a timeline for the murders of the suspected streetwalker strangler, they realized a brief prison stint in the late 2001 coincided with a pause in the killings. Meanwhile, Maury Travis was plotting to take one more life, his own. Maury Travis took his own life inside the cell at the St. Louis County Jail on the evening of June the 10th, 2002. On the evening of Monday, June the 10th, guards at St. Louis County Jail found Travis hanging from a makeshift noose in his cell. He was 36. Travis had been on round-the-clock observation. Guards were scheduled to check on him every 15 minutes. However, guards failed to check on him for 2 consecutive observation periods. They gave Travis enough time to tear a strip from his bed sheet, thread it through an air vent above the toilet, and make a noose. He even managed to restrain his own hands behind his back to keep him from instinctively attempting to free himself. Okay. And that's basically it. So yeah, that's the case of the streetwalker strangler, which is Travis Maury. Okay, enjoy.